Okay. Hi everyone again.
Hello.
We had a very exhausting day, but you wouldn't really have thought it unless you actually know what we're actually talking about. And our feet are just painful.
Painful.
So we thought we'd tell you about it because we've got a bit of time to kill before Maria falls asleep on me. Not on me, but like on the floor. And so we thought we'd do a vlog, as it is so called. And that sounded like my cat was in the cupboard or something trying to claw out. That was a bit scary. I'm going to have to check the cupboard in a minute because that's a bit freaky. I don't like that. Okay, right. Let's start in the morning.
Anyway, in the morning, I went to work. Wow! But there was a drunk person collapsed outside my work on the pavement, which was relatively interesting.
I did my textiles coursework and I managed to do an A3 sheet. I haven't done it in neat yet, but I've done it in draft.
Ridiculous.
We go to a DT school and it's just a silly
We have to do it.
stupidness. And we
But
have to
I
do
did
RS.
food tech because I'm cool, and you should have chosen food
But
tech.
textiles is kind of cool. You
No,
get
it's
to
not.
make clothes. I'm making Roxy Beachwear. But yes, anyway, talk about today.
So, yeah, when I got home from work and I had this long nice pasta, but as I always do,
Lunch.
I spilled it on the floor. I do that with nice food all the time.
I had a bacon sandwich. I managed to keep it in my mouth and in my hands when I was eating it.
What? Are you now saying you're like bulimic? I'm sorry if that offends anyone. Well,
But by eating it in my hand.
yeah.
Anyway,
You're like,
this is not for discussion.
and then basically Gemma came around my house. We walked down to the station. Walking to my house to the train station takes at least 20 minutes. So that's 20
Well, it
minutes.
took me
of
10 minutes to
walking.
get to your house.
Yeah. So 30 minutes.
30 minutes, I'd say, to train
So
station.
we got the train to Worthing, got off.
Oh, we had to run to the train.
Oh yeah, we had to run for the train because it was just coming. Then we got off and walked around Worthing for about an hour. So that's an hour and a half.
It's quite a big town. Well, it's not huge, but it's a semi-big town.
It's really rubbish anyway.
It's really
but,
crap, but yeah.
yeah.
We had a McFlurry,
A
which was
McFlurry.
extremely welcome.
An Oreo one.
It was beautiful, actually.
Oh yes.
American style. At McDonald's
As
right
we
now
like
in
it.
England, there is a 4 weeks like American style of burgers and McFlurry, and it's an Oreo one. It's just divine, really.
It's only be here for 4 weeks.
I think so.
Ah!
It's like crying.
I'm gonna have to make my own now or something.
Oh, just smash up some Oreos. That's nice. Oh, it won't be the same. And Maria bought a new top.
I bought a top.
It's got a cute leopard on it.
Got a cute leopard on it.
Oh, and I bought
£8 bargain.
these. £1.99. They're quite a chavvy shop, but these aren't very chavvy.
They were from the chavviest shop in the world.
But they're very,
Where my
very
arch
nice.
enemy shops. That's all I can say about that.
Maria gets quite passionate about that.
Passionate?
Okay. About wanting to kill her. Okay, yes. And after Worthing, we got on the train. We had to walk back to Worthing Station
So,
from Worthing Town.
Hour and a half we've got so far of pure walking. So, got back.
To Worthing Station. And then we got the train to there. We didn't have to run, we were actually 10 minutes early for that.
Yeah.
And then we got onto the train to Durrington.
Durrington.
So Durrington-on-Sea. Walked for 20 minutes, I'd say.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
To get from
Very long
Durrington
time.
to
the
Goring
seafront.
Gap.
And then we had to go to the right, all the way down to Goring Gap. And then we
And then we messed around a bit.
with our friendies.
Got made fun of by those boys that
Who?
thought we fancied them, but we didn't. And then those chavs kept trying to hit us on by kicking a football at us, which I
Oh
don't.
god, I got one in my back.
I don't get how that's supposed to be flirting. But then again, they were.
Oh, and then that
10.
bloke was like riding his bicycle around us.
Oh, he was not a bloke. He was a
Yeah, no.
prepubescent young lad.
Everyone's a bloke to me, Maria. If they're male. Anyway, yes. Goring Gap, we had some fun. And then we were walking along, our friend
Eloise, we've got it in
yes,
for her now.
She said, oh, it's just a short walk down to Goring Station.
She said, walk through that forest. Someone got murdered in there, did you know? No, I'm not going to walk through there.
And then they started like giving out facts and figures. It was in the 80s or something. And we were like, we don't really want to know because we're going to walk down there in a minute. So we walked along down to Goring Station. It was in the 80s and stuff.
Oh, I'm going to find out more on Monday.
Oh, good lord. Okay, so we went down Goring, and then when we passed it, there were these chavvy blokes in a car going
out the window out.
We also had an old man doing it as well earlier.
Oh yeah, we had an old man whistling us as well.
And then, okay, so that was another half an hour, I would say, to Goring Station. Not knowing where we were.
Yeah, we had no idea, literally. And then we ended up like near the garden centres, which is about half an hour's drive from my house at least.
Drive. Which means about 3 hours walk when it comes to us because we live on hills.
We had to run to get that train as well, so by the end of that we'd done about 2.5 hours walking.
We were extremely tired out.
We got on the train,
which was really cool, by the way. It was so nice and cold in there. But then we were met by this family with a girl who started screaming
because she thought it was funny to scream
and annoy us like immensely. And then this woman started laughing with this stupid little laugh.
It just wasn't funny.
It's like sorry about that. That's a bit scary.
And then we saw my arch nemesis' friends at Dorrington Station. She has an annoying laugh too. It kind of goes, oh. Yeah, and yep. So I might have done rude gestures out the train at them, but they didn't see. Probably avoiding eye contact. But yeah, then we got back to showroom. Rung my mum. Mum, can you give us a lift home, please? I'm actually dying. No. I'm in Haywards Heath, which is like 20 miles away from my house. So we're trudging up the road again for another 20 minutes.
And then up the hill, we live up a hill, which is extremely long.
Hill like that.
So we were going along Buckingham Road, up the hill, and then all the way up, down and round to Maria's house. Had a drink.
Had a drink, packed my stuff, and then got a lift to Gemma's. So as you know now, I'm ready to go to sleep. So see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. No, darling, I need to stop the tape.
No! 5 more minutes!
Good night!